So I am driving right now, but I am not going to take my eyes off the road. I felt like I just needed to share something with you guys. I know there's so many people out there right now who are hurting, who are confused, whether you're going through a separation or a loss. Whether it's your spouse or your kids or your mom or your dad, a friend, losing someone out of your life by choice or not, even just by death, is can be one of the most heartbreaking things you'll ever go through. I'm sure it will be. And there will be times that you feel like God is a million miles away, that He's left you, that He either forgot about you, He doesn't care about you, He knows what's going on, but He just doesn't care, or that He's too small to fix it. I had so many days like that where I felt so mad at God, and I didn't know why He wasn't there and why He wasn't answering my prayers. My husband was so sick and in so much pain, and all he wanted was to feel better, and all I wanted was to make him feel better, and I would have done anything. I would have taken a bullet. I would have been tortured to just let his pain go away and stop his torture, and I couldn't stop it. Our daughter was tiny when he was sick, and he passed when she was 9 months old, and I just couldn't understand it. For almost a year, I told God I didn't want anything to do with him. I wanted to convince myself that he didn't even exist, but that didn't really work for me. I'd seen too much to know that he was there, but I was so mad and so let down that I told him that I didn't want to believe in him, that I didn't really want him in my life anymore, because if I couldn't trust him with saving one little person's life, when I see news stories all the time of these people who aren't supposed to live that keep living, I couldn't understand why that couldn't be my husband. It's also unsafe to cry when you drive, so I'm going to try not to cry, but this last year or so, I've realized the folly in my thinking and how much I was letting, honestly, the devil get to me. But even beyond that, even just the grief, and I don't blame myself for it. I think it's normal to question God, even as Job did when he lost everything. You know, I lost everything, and I just couldn't figure it out. But it's so crazy, because now, in hindsight, after I've spent more time with him and seeking him out and talking with him through this, telling him about my hurts and my pain and my just utter disappointment, I've gotten so close with him. And you guys, he was there the whole time. He knew the plan that he had for me. He knew what my future held, and he was already there. And while he hurt for me on the days that I was hurting, he rejoiced knowing where I was going to end up, and that everything was going to be okay. That Nick would be okay, that our daughter would be okay, that I would be okay. Our stories never end, and I'm engaged to be married to one of my late husband's best friends, which is totally crazy, and he's going to be adopting my daughter. But that's not where my story ends. I'm not telling you that you'll find, someone else, or that your heart might be whole from another person, because that's not true. No one, whether you've lost a spouse or a child, again, or anyone in your life, you can't replace people. They're not replaceable. Every person is one of a kind, and nothing will fill that loss in your life. But I can tell you that God will redeem all of it in the end. And it doesn't have to do necessarily with what even happens on earth, but in the very end, he will redeem all of it, and he will fill you, and you will be the whole. There will be no more scars. They won't be visible. We'll know what happened, I believe. We'll remember how God was there for us, but geez, it won't hurt anymore. And that joy, I wish I could convey it to you guys better than I am now, but I just have so much hope. No matter which way the rest of my life goes, no matter what happens, I've been through hell and back, and God was there for me the whole time, just like he said he would be. And I now trust him with whatever his will is, and that sounds insane because, and his will, by the way, I don't believe his will is ever death or disease or pain or hurt, but I believe that he can turn all of those bad things into something good. And I am just going to trust him with all my good stuff and with all of my bad stuff. I just felt like I needed to tell somebody that. So there you go. My friends are sick of my like religious, just kidding, it's not really religious, but sort of my like little epiphanies. Just kidding, they're not sick of me, I don't think. Are you guys? I don't know. Anyway, but I just thought I'd share it with you guys too. Alright, hope you have a good day. I'm gonna try and not cry anymore, but it's all such happy tears, and I just keep doing it. The last 2 months, it's so bad. I just break down like and I'm all nasty crying, and everyone's like, what's wrong? Mainly Jay, he's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm just happy. Okay,